What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Are you listening? What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. Well, guys, I tell you, this is just kind of a video of me rambling. I don't know why I wanted to do this video, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm joking. This is just kind of the state of my Lego journey. We'll put that down there with, I've been last 4 weeks, last month, I've been posting videos about my shop. It got done. We're moved in. Now I'm in the process of setting that up. And there's going to be videos on that too. I did not sit there and video the guys working on there. So it was just at the end of the day when they were done, I went out there, did a minute film, and that's all I did for that. And we're moved in. Now just getting everything situated and where we want it, where I want stuff. So now, content. I'm going to restart my castle updates, so that you'll be getting them more frequently now. Hopefully, that's the plan. And my new project is going to be the Jurassic World Park again. So we'll be doing updates on that hopefully once a month, or at least once every other month. Until I get going on that for sure. But so I will do videos on that, and this is, like I said, just a little rambling video. I don't know how long it's going to be, but I just wanted to just kind of give you the state of it. I've worked 4 years on this YouTube thing for 4 years. And I appreciate everybody that's supported me along the way. I appreciate everybody who I met along the way. I met my best friends on this journey of the Lego. So I do want to say thank you guys for that. This community is by bar none the best community on YouTube. Yes, there's some people that don't get along with others. That's normal. Every organization, everything that has a bunch of people in it, anything that has human beings in it, they always don't get along all the time. There's always going to be drama and stuff like that. And I always try to keep out of that. Now, I've found myself in it a couple of times. But I think I've done good in staying out of the drama. But it's like that everywhere. There's drama everywhere. But I do want to focus on, my channel. And the reason why I made this channel is to show everybody what I'm doing and what I got. And I know my videos ain't the best production out there. Not the best thing. But I'm showing you, I'm taking the effort showing you. And so I do appreciate everybody who watches these videos. But I don't know, this week I had a good friend of mine, the Lego master, Tim Bricks Adventure, come by, and we hung out. We had a good discussion about the community. And guys, I'm going to tell you, the community's kind of saved my life. I'll be honest with you. When I first started the community, I just got off being sick out of the nursing home on life support. I was depressed. I was on all these depression medicines. And wasn't for Lego, I don't know where I'd be today. You take a guy from working every day of his life since the age of 13 till you were 40, and you just cut it off. A guy doesn't kind of not know what to do with himself, and that's where I was. I got out of the hospital, got in a rut I got, sat in the chair, I think I watched every program that's on Netflix. And I just, like I said, I was depressed. I didn't do nothing. I sat there because I had to learn how to walk again, so my mobility wasn't good. It's still not the best, but it's a lot better than what it was. But, and a lot of people have already heard this story, but one evening, I was flipping through the live TV portion of Netflix or whatever, and Lego Masters was on. So I clicked on it. Lego Masters, what's this? Me and my wife she was sitting in her chair, I was sitting in mine, and I looked at my wife and said, I did that when I was a kid, It was fun. And she knew the struggles that I've been on. And she went out the next day and bought to a Dollar General store. At that time, they had discount on toys. So she bought me like a bunch of mechs and whatever that they had that she thought I would like, and brought them home to me. I go, well, was it going to hurt? Because I was trying to find something to do. Beads. Bought a bunch of beads thinking I was making necklaces and bracelets and stuff. But, you make so many of them, they're laying around all over the house and you don't know what to do with them. My wife ended up, we just took it to the nursing homes and let the people have them, the residents have them and wear them. And, I was okay with that, but it got boring. It's like, this sucks. But she bought me that Lego, and I sat at a table, and I built the Captain America. That was my first Lego set I bought, or built, was the Captain America mech. I told the wife, buy me, got that done, and did the other one, and it just took off from there. And then I got into the Lego community. I got on the computer, typed Lego, and hit enter on YouTube. Of course, it brings me up to people like Breaksaw, Brixie, Breakatech, Emmasource, and a few others. Didn't know what I was doing, so I just clicked on Brixie and got into his community and watched his videos every day. When I first started, he was doing live streams almost like every Tuesday, so I'd make sure I'd watch the live streams and build Lego there and thinking I was part of something. And I would not really chat in the chat. I just listen. And I did end up paying for his membership. I paid for a few months, and he had this perk that Zoom meetings, where you just click on this link. It takes you, everybody's in there building Lego and have a conversation. I go, hey, this is kind of cool. Boone was in there. Got to talk to Boone. Boone builds, and then of course Brixie and Mrs. Brixie was in there, and then I think Mayo Hoska was in there, and Cajun Yeti. Yeah, me and them used to run around. And for some reason, one night, I turned on YouTube, and Yeti was doing those power streamings, doing 48-hour streams. And he took a chance. He said, hey, you want to come on the stream? Why not? Sure. Get on there. It was my first time. I'm like, I don't know what to do. But, me and him started hanging out and doing more streams, got used to it. And then that's where I found the community that I'm in. And I found them. I found a bunch of cool people like Zizou, Seth Bland, the Brickwell Cow, Heather, 10 Bricks Adventures, Scotty. The list goes on. There's so many that I can't even name that I was able to I got to meet. And then comes, I start hanging out with them and doing live streams with Hoosier and Haley and doing my own live streams. And then luckily I was able to be on other people's. It's been fun. And then sooner or later I got off of the depression medicine because I found this community and Lego and people, Tim said, "Man, you're the hardest working YouTuber out there. Every day there's something." And I'm not the hardest person on. You can tell by my value of my videos. They're not, like I said, they're not. I don't have an editor. I'm the editor, and I'm dumb on editing. So what you see is what you get. But I started doing YouTube and building Lego gave me something to do every day. I always got to try to be doing something, and YouTube, making videos, making these weird videos, and building Lego, doing live streams, meeting everybody got me out of the depression, where I ended up I was able to be taking off all the depression medicine and anxiety medicine. I was able to get off of that, and I enjoy it. It gives me something to do with my hands, something to do during the day where I'm not sitting around and just doing absolutely nothing, getting depressed. So for me, that's a big thank you. So I've told this story once before, a long time ago, but I want to kind of reamp it. Because I got a bunch of new subscribers, and they may not know, and I just wanted them to know. So I want to say thank you to the community out there. You guys are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. I say it on my podcast channel now. Always be a light in somebody's darkest cloud, because you may not know that you're helping somebody, but you actually are. So I want to thank everybody that is subscribed to the Click and Clip channel. You guys are awesome. And this is going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Share. If you ain't subscribed, maybe consider subscribing. And remember, y'all, clicking ain't easy, but it's fun. Until next time.